Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com. Welcome back. A little bit of change on this. I keep thinking it's Thursday. I have been just done all day. I don't know what happened. Poor Lisa Webb came in, and I don't know. I slept well. I'm not drinking. I'm not partying.
I
Promise
don't
you,
know.
I'm doing really good, guys. Mentally okay. Not partying anymore.
We love to hear it.
I'm just, falling apart. A lot of city miles on this old Honda Accord, Sydney. So fill me in on this blog. You have worn out your walking shoes.
I have walked a hole right through them. So, no, and especially, it's 70 degrees in February. So, might as well enjoy the climate crisis. And so, going out, taking a lot of walks lately and just, end of the day, you can only circle the park so many times before your shoes fall apart.
Now, how long have you had said pair of shoes?
Well, a few years. They did me well. So definitely right before COVID. I got them.
That's what I was curious. I read that part of it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I read your article or your blog and then I forget about it. Then by the time you come home, I'm like, oh yeah, duh, I read that like 2 days ago. Now, did you wear these shoes into work ever?
Not into here, because they're too ratty. So
I was wondering, because I'm reading this and I'm going, I don't think I've ever seen her in these shoes she's claiming she's wearing.
No, and no worries, that's not a lie. I just need to clarify, I'm not lying. I could not in good faith bring them into the RiverBender office.
I could say so much. I'm not going to. But I had to be curious. So what made them your favorite? Is it just because you had them and they were your shoes? Like, did they make, like, was this going into it, you said, these are my walking shoes? Or did they kind of fall into being your go-to walking shoe?
They kind of, you start off and you're like, oh, look, new shoes.
Right.
Awesome. Wear them everywhere. And then after a point, the pandemic starts, I start going on all these walks because I just have to get outside, right?
Right.
So as soon as that happens, these are the walking shoes. This is what I put on every day. And then after a time, I kind of developed this weird, I don't even know, this weird relationship.
Like a trigger, you walk and you grab the shoes.
Exactly. I was like, these are my walking shoes, and they've taken me miles and miles, and now, no longer.
So, what brand were they?
They were like knockoff Nikes. I can't even tell you.
They weren't name brand shoes.
No, they were just basic shoes, and they did me well for a long time.
See, that's what I'm saying. Every time I get name brand shoes, the son of a guns fall far, within a couple of years. Well, here's my problem. Okay, I got to be honest. We have a therapy session on this.
Let's hear it.
And I got to talk to you because I get shoes like you, and about twice a year I'll get a new pair of tennis shoes because, like a lot of people, I see the shoes and I go, great, I'm going to wear these to just the office so I have a nice pair of tennis shoes that I can wear into work. Well, I got said tennis shoes about a month ago. You saw them. They're beautiful blue tennis shoes.
Very nice.
My dog rips them to shreds, so now I have a dang toe that's fallen out of one of them.
Yep.
Well, the other shoes, I grab them, and then for 2 days, I'm great. Perfect. I just take them into work, I go home, and then day 3, I cut the grass in them.
Yep, and then, of course, they're ruined.
They're ruined! Is that kind of what you do with your shoe? Because I'm at least considerate when I, think about what is the task of this shoe.
Good for you for thinking ahead. No, I definitely... I get a pair of shoes and I say, great, this is what I'm wearing forever now. This is my one pair that I'm sticking with, and then soon, and I wear them out. I will wear a pair of shoes until I can really no longer wear them. And so I will keep them going for a while. And then eventually there comes a point where it's like, all right, it's time to be really honest with myself. It's time to move on. It's hard to let go of things. It's hard to say goodbye, but it's time to move on.
So I got a question. What part of the shoe fell apart the quickest? Was it the sole? Was it the toe? Was it the heel? Because this is a curious thing.
No, this is genuine. Well, no, actually it was a hole in the sole of the shoe, and most of the time that's fine. I'll be honest with you. I'll wear those anyway.
Right.
Whatever. I really have low standards. Whatever. But there comes a point when it rains and your socks are getting wet, and it's like, all right, it's time to be honest with myself. It's time to move on.
Whoa. When you say sole of the shoe,
I mean literally through the rubber.
like this This sole.
Exactly.
We're talking about this sole. I got my leg up that high.
That's pretty good.
I thought you meant like the actual like little rubber sole you put in.
No, I told you I wear them out.
How much walking are you doing?
I tell you, 6 miles around the track every day for a while there, and then eventually
6 miles.
6 miles. It was during the COVID-19 pandemic. I needed to be outside. It was rough for everybody. I needed to be outside, and so I would do. There's a mile walking path near my house, and I would do just 6 miles around this track.
So you did 6 laps.
6 laps, and then I'd walk home. So it would be, and so honestly, that being said, they lasted for a long time. You gotta all shout out to this off-brand Nike brand because it
Where'd
was
you
great.
get them from?
Oh, I can't even remember.
This is the 60 Minutes portion of my show today.
No, and I'm disappointing because I'm talking about how great this pair of shoes is, and then I can't answer any questions about them whatsoever. So.
I'm telling you what, I went from talking about small town scandals to government issues, and now we're trying to figure out where the damn shoes came from.
Most important interview you will do all day.
So, it's really fascinating me because I've always said when I got the one pair of shoes I love the most. My parents, when they go to England, they try to go every year or two or whatever. I always tell them to go stop by the store and grab me a pair of shoes because for some reason you pay it's like 20 pounds or for like now it's I don't even know what the dollar is anymore. It used to be double over in pounds. Like if it was $1, if it was 1 pound, it was like $2 or something like that.
No idea.
Well, I had them grab shoes. Well, they were great. Until my dog did it again. I had those nice Shaq shoes. I didn't think they were fancy. They were just good shoes.
Yeah.
And they got ripped up again. So now I got to wait another year to get some quality, durable tennis shoes.
That's too bad. And now I'm going to turn this interview around and I'm going to ask you, what about these shoes are so good from England they're worth bringing back over?
It's the quality, Sydney. Okay, it's the fact that when you put them on, you don't have to worry about, Converse.
Sure.
American Converse.
Sure.
A lot of people have them, but within 6 months to a year, that bottom, the sole, the real sole of the shoe becomes almost like rubber and you're slipping and sliding around everywhere, right?
Very true.
I got some from England. They're called Lonsdale. It's not a very expensive brand. Never have worn out. I've had them for like 6 years. You know?
Right.
It's the real quality about them. I'm telling you what. I'm a big fan of English shoes.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good endorsement. I got to start looking into that now.
And so, what have you gotten your next pair of shoes?
Yeah, so I went ahead and I treated myself. I got a pair of Nikes. So we're going to see. I know, big
now,
spender.
what type of Nikes did we get here? Because there's types of running shoes and tennis shoes for Nike. Did we go more of a mesh shoe?
Okay, yeah, we got kind of you threw me off there because I'm not a big sports person, so I said, is there really different types of tennis shoes? But no, no, it is kind of a mesh pair, and they're black, sleek, very nice. So easy to go. Hopefully they'll last me another few years.
How big is the sole on this sucker?
Exactly, that's the most important part.
We got a thick sole, a little sole.
We got a thick enough sole. It's gonna be good enough to get me through at least another. I think one of the comments on the Facebook post said from Rusty Wheat, who you had on the show recently.
He's just a great asset.
Big fan,
Love
yeah.
Rusty.
He said that a pair of tennis shoes can usually last you about 300 miles. So I am trusting him, and I am going to say, fingers crossed, this one lasts me that long. So we'll find out.
Are you doing the Earth Day cleanup?
I am, yeah.
There you go. Hey, I do have to ask you this. So we got, just for scientific research, how long did those shoes last you in years? Your other ones?
In years, so it lasted from right before the COVID-19 pandemic to I'll be honest, so early 2020 to honestly probably late 2023.
So 3 years.
Yeah, not bad.
And now if these shoes last less than 3 years, we can say that Nike is the inferior brand.
There we go. I'll get back to you in 3 years.
With that being said, what is the blog about coming up?
See, and you always ask it, and I never know. And it's not me. I say this every week. It's not me being coy. It's not me being funny. I will discover as you will discover on Monday.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I can say about this blog, it didn't draw any crazies out.
That's nice.
Because, normally you have a knack for this. You write a blog and then there's some weird comment that has nothing to do with the blog.
Absolutely.
It's like this weird, outlandish thing.
And I welcome engagement. I love to see our readers engaged with us and talking, but sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, are you okay?
I almost just want to call one of our, clients and say, hey, can you offer your counseling service on the show for an hour? Let's let anyone call in anonymously. They can talk about what they got going on and we'll work through it.
That would be a good segment. That's a good idea.
Well, speaking of that segment, Sydney, before we let you go, I do have to take care of a little bit of business. Are you looking for a fresh start on the road to recovery? A life free from addiction is truly possible, and it starts at Centerstone. I love those segments. They're a big addition, those ones we're doing with Centerstone now. Centerstone's a national leader in mental health and substance use disorder treatment for people of all ages because it can happen to anyone. With a commitment to delivering care that changes people's lives, and I mean truly changes people's lives, Centerstone's dedicated clinicians, they use evidence-based practices and treatment programs. This means the recovery care plan developed for you is based on the latest science. It's not one of those tried and maybe didn't work things that other organizations do. It's developed for you. There's so many unknowns on the road to recovery, but one thing you can know for sure is that Centerstone will be that constant guiding force for you, not with you, for you on your recovery journey. Addiction can happen to anyone, so can recovery. Start working towards your recovery today by visiting Centerstone online at recoverwithus.org. That's recoverwithus.org, or by calling 1-877-HOPE-123. Back to Sydney. We're almost out of time, but I got to ask, what are you working on today? Any good stories coming out to fill us in on?
So many good stories. No, there's always something interesting going on. I'm working right now on a story about Principia College's upcoming spring play, so that's exciting.
Really cool.
We got a couple of nonprofits that I'm spotlighting that are going to be coming out in the next few days, so that's exciting. And I just got off the phone with the First Lady of Alton, and so we got a nice story coming up about, I won't spoil it, but a trip that they are planning for people of Alton who want to come along. So lots of fun things.
Really cool. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Sydney. We're out of time today, but I'll see you live on Thursday. Yeah, I know. I thought it was Thursday today, too, but we'll get there tomorrow. On that note, enjoy your warm 70-degree day in February and try your best, to stay out of jail.